Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlab.net. Just wanted to go through with you some more files that the forex scripts will generate for you. It'll be part of the goodie package. What we'll do is I'll just walk you through the major ones. First one here is what we call stop. You see, I just want to make sure you understand that these are files that are 10 minutes old. So generated 10 minutes ago. So I will walk you through these. So the first one is stop loss take profit for forex. So these are the ones that end up being potentially the most profitable. So what we're doing is using our old original position manager, and these are the columns that we have to deal with. These are the closing price, current or fairly recent. These are the Fibonacci levels through 1 through 4. These are within the golden zone. When we do put on a potential position, what we can do is we have a hard stop and a soft stop. So the up stop is another way of saying a take profit level. And I got to remind you that these files get generated every hour. So again, this is a take profit. This is the low stop loss. So it's like a band. So this would be your take profit current to this closing price. So we also have the low stop loss. And then we have something else called a soft stop. What these essentially are is if you don't feel too risky, you can kind of put on a half a position, and these are the targets that you would need to set in order to put on actually a take profit, a half the profit potential. So again, this is, let's say you put on an entry here. You could use maybe this soft stop, or take profit, which is a soft, which could be halfway between your hard take profit if you're not feeling 100% confident that the current closing price would reach that level. So if you're not, you can use this to get out of the position. And this is also your level for half a position on your hard stop loss. So that's what these files mean. Next up, we have variety of spreads. We won't look at that, but these two here. Sometimes we have the CSV, comma separated value, and sometimes we can generate the Excel version of it. So in this case, I'll show you the profitable. And then there's also the most potential. So let me show you both of those. We'll just do with the forex because I don't trade the CFD, so I'm not going to bother showing you those. But the idea is the same. It's from the same broker. So these are the movers in the world of forex. These are the percent moves. Also using the volume. So these are the 1 hour moves, this is a 3 hour move, and this is the current volume that's currently trading at, this is quite high for US dollar and the Swedish. I kind of talked about that in another video in here, I believe under Forex asset class from a Wanda broker. So it's used Forex reports to verify visually compelling indicators, look at Forex rank and Word docs. So I'm referring to that video with the volume and the weirdness of seeing these Scandinavian currency having so much volume. And that's what this means, is that they're just the movers according to Awanda data. So I believe that's potential. And sorry, that's profitable. Let's look at this one, the most potential. So here what we're looking at are, these are the ones that show the most potential, and I guess USD Huff is the one obviously that shows the most potential with this big 1 hour move of 1.044%. That's obviously not including leverage. Okay, the other one that's important are the watch list. The spread. So when certain files or certain pairs get onto the watch list, or my internal watch list, I generate a spread. So I just want to show you some of these. So in this case, we're going to show you the spread for Rand against the Japanese yen. You can see the difference between the bid and ask, and I believe these are hourly moves. So these are quite wide, just to show you the graphics or the charting of it. So it's pretty wide, and it's pretty tough to trade those. So if you look at maybe these two that have tighter euro against the New Zealand dollar or the pound against the New Zealand, let's see how those spreads look. Because in order to trade it, you virtually, so you want to see this range where there's virtually no discrepancy between the bid and ask. Here, there's a bit, so that might make it not worthwhile to even look at or even potentially trade. Here as well, it's not worth it. But when it's fairly tight in this range, then chances are you can definitely trade it because it's really tightened up the spread between the bid and ask. So that's the difference. This one's another one that's fairly wide, but it's usually the G7 pairs and the crosses that make it worth trading because the spread is much tighter. You can see the spread here is pretty wide, here and here, so it's not feasible to make any money with that. Let's see here. So, I'm not sure if I'll be including these. I don't think I will. These are the spread CSVs of those spread cost between the bid and ask at the time, but they may not be included in the package. Let's see what else we have here. So these are, well, let's just take a look. There's another spreadsheet here. So what we're looking at here doesn't look much. So I guess we can not worry about that. All right, so we have the crypto stats. Once again, kind of debating if I'm going to include this or not. But if I do, this may be helpful for certain people. It just depends upon what people want. Here, these are the pairs. This includes both CFD and FX from Oanda. Again, uploaded or downloaded every hour. So we have here, that's useful. This one right here, this column, the mean on an hourly, hour 1. That's the average price, 15-minute, 5-minute. These are blank, obviously. Next one here is this column, number of positive returns. This could be very useful for both on the negative and positive. So let's say, what are the instruments that give us the most positive returns? Let me just see, sort. Oh, I'm going to include all of the data. So we are going to sort on column, looks like it's already in, oh no, it's not in order. So it's column M, positive daily returns. So actually we have, so we want, not, so we can do it on different time periods. So let's say on an hourly, which will give us the most amount of positive returns on an hourly basis. So here you go. You know, right here, these are the ones that give you the most positive. That one's 15 minute. This could be 5 minute. but you get the idea. And then you can sort what is the most positive returns based upon whatever time period. Here it's hourly, H1, this part right here. And then we have 5 and 15 minute. That's a 15 minute and a 5 minute. Also, nope, can't do standard deviation. Get that in the rank file I showed before in that video. But here we can determine the standard deviation on the hourly minute or 5 minute basis. So if we want to see what the least volatile are, let's say on the hourly basis. Okay. As an example, so that's column T. Or standard deviation on the hourly basis. So these are the, I believe, hourly least volatile, was it? No, sorry, these are the most volatile. That's the order. So these right here are the leading most volatile out there. And then when you move to the bottom, they'll be less volatile. Okay, so as I said, it includes all CFD and forex combined. That's pretty well it for that. Let's see what else we got here. So we've done the crypto stats, showing you the spread. Okay, so these two are just a quick snapshot of what's moving for the last hour. So again, these are probably however old it was. So these are the fast moving forex pairs. You can see here USD HUF is moving quite a bit, and then next would be the pound against the New Zealand and the rand against the Japanese yen and so on. This one's the volume pie chart. So the biggest one right now, it's getting most volume, as I said earlier, is the USD against the Swedish krone. I guess that's due to credibility on the Swedish krone as a credibility story. So that's probably what's getting a lot of the volume. And then the New Zealand dollar is another one. So that's currently where that's based upon volume. Fibonacci's we've seen in the Word documents in the previous video. Just show you. So this is the rand and the Japanese yen. You can see it's undervalued here, and these two lines, the purple and the green, are the golden zone, and that's where you put your entry in. Obviously, you want to trade once you get higher than the 236 level. FX most profitable. Let's check out the one that showed biggest mover here. Yeah, so this is the chart on the 120-day moving. So we have our Word documents that we've seen before, and that's pretty well it, I believe. So all the Word documents that we've shown before. So if there's anything that you do or don't want, let me know, and I'll update my scripts to ensure that they're part of that or not. Hopefully this will help you out. Talk to you later.